Our uncle showed up just in time.
Huh. Those kids weren't half bad. Now that was a match.
That was a mess.
Come on, man. You didn't like them? The Vale kids? Or any of the rounds before that? What fight are you here for?
That one. Ooh. Happy Vital Festival. Hey. Yeah. I'm talking to you, Ice Queen.
Excuse me? Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Shh. Not you.
Hey!
So the gaudy ship of yours in town? I guess you're here too. So it would seem. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I mistook this for some sort of sentient garbage.
Qrow.
Jeez, you Atlas specialists think you're so special, don't you?
It's in the title.
Well, you know what you really are? A bunch of sellouts. Just like your boss. I heard old Ironwood finally turned his back on Ozpin. Listen to Big Sister, Weiss. She'll protect you. Just like Atlas is gonna protect all of us, huh? All right, then. Come take it.
General Ironwood, sir. He started the altercation, sir.
That's actually not true. She attacked first.
What are you doing here?
I could be asking you the same thing.
Now, everyone. Let's go.
Hi. Oh, it's so good to see you. Did you miss me? Did you miss me?
Nope.
Qrow.
I think I'm in trouble.
You did kind of tear up our courtyard.
Yeah, I did. Catch you later, kid. If I was one of your men, I'd shoot myself.
While I wouldn't condone his behavior, retaliating like you did certainly didn't help the situation.
I'm not one of your special operatives, Jimmy.
General.
Whatever.
You sent me to get intel on our enemy, and I'm telling you, our enemy is here.
Oh, you know? Well, thank goodness I'm out there risking my life to keep you all informed. Communication's a two-way street, pal. You see this? That's the send button.
They had reason to assume you'd been compromised.
And I have reason to assume you don't need to be here. Seriously, who invited her?
Schnee will discuss this incident back on my ship.
Yes, sir.
Go on.
Your little infiltrator isn't just another pawn. They're the one responsible for Autumn's condition. Despite what the world thinks, we're not just teachers or generals or headmasters. The people in this room, the leaders of the other two academies, we're the ones that keep the world safe from the evils no one even knows about. It's why we meet behind closed doors, why we work in the shadows. So you tell me, James, when you brought your army to Vale, did you think you were being discreet, or did you just not give a damn?
Discreet wasn't working.
You're here because Ozpin wanted you here. He made you a part of this inner circle and opened your eyes to the real fight that's in front of us. Oh, well, you've got a real funny way of showing it. You think they're scared of your little ships? I've been out there and I've seen the things she's made, and let me tell you, they are fear.
And fear will bring the grim. A guardian is a symbol of comfort, but an army is a symbol of conflict. There's an energy in the air now, a question in the back of everyone's minds.
So then, what would you suggest we do?
You're nothing but talk, kid.
Soaring Ninja wins! Total annihilation!
Ouch.
And by the way, don't ever call me old.
My turn.
New challenger approaching.
Now, where was I?
You were telling us about your last mission!
Right. I'd come across a small village in the swamps west of Mistral. Right off the bat, I knew something wasn't right.
What were you doing there?
I needed information. Tired from battling Grimm along the way, I decided to start my search at the town's inn. The place was crawling with lowlifes and thugs, even a few huntsmen that I could only assume had been hired by less than reputable people for less than respectable jobs. And that's when it happened.
What happened?
I was defeated by the mere sight of the innkeeper's skirt length.
Soaring Ninja wins! Total annihilation!
You are the worst!
Best 2 out of 3?
So, Uncle Qrow, did you get in trouble with Ozpin?
Nah, me and Oz go way back. We're cool.
Cool for an old guy.
Not funny. Really.
Yeah, read the news sometime. We totally saved Vale while you were gone.
Funny, because I heard Vale suffered a Grimm attack after you almost managed to stop a train.
Soaring Ninja wins! Total annihilation!
But they don't give out medals for almost.
They do, and they're called silver!
Well, we helped take down Roman Torchwick. He's locked up in Ironwood's ship, and crime's been down ever since. That's basically a bounty mission.
Sure, you may be acting like huntresses, but you're not thinking like one. You really think 4 girls and their friends could end all crime in the kingdom? Violence hasn't dropped since Roman got nabbed. It's stopped. Completely. No White Fang activity anywhere around the city. You cut off the head of a King Taijitu, but now the second head's calling the shots. That's what Ironwood can't get through that thick metal head of his. Hey, I know everybody to some extent. Remember, you're talking to a member of the coolest team to ever graduate Beacon. Team Stark. That's when I met your parents. We were pretty well known back in the day.
Well known for crummy fashion sense.
Hey, we looked good. And I have a number of inappropriate stories that'll back that up. But I'll save those for when you're older.
Ugh, gross.
Anyway, I'm too old to be hanging out with a bunch of kids. You're gonna cramp my style. Look, just remember that you've still got a long way to go. And don't think for a second that graduating means you're done. Every day out there is worth a week in this place. You two, you're gonna go far. But only if you keep learning. If you never stop moving forward. You know, he's making you look like a fool.
His heart is in the right place. He's just misguided.
Sometimes I'm not even sure he has a heart. So, have you chosen your guardian yet?
Tournament. Your performance has been exemplary.
Thank you, Professor Ozpin, but I would never have made it this far without my teammates.
Personally, I think it's the other way around. Name's Qrow.
Qrow is a trusted colleague of mine.
Professor, if you don't mind me asking, why have you called me here? I'm sorry. Well, there's the tale of the 2 brothers, the shallow sea, the old man who winter, spring, summer, and fall. The 4 maidens. My mother loves that story.
Would you believe me if I told...
You're not that old, Professor. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, first time hearing it's pretty crazy.
You're serious? We? Wait. What is this? Who are you?
You know who we are. We're still the same teachers and headmasters you met when you arrived at Beacon.
Except we've got a little part-time job.
Where are we going?
The vault. Under the school.
I still don't understand. You said I was next in line to receive the Maiden's power. What do you mean by that?
The Maidens have existed for thousands of years. But much like in nature, the seasons change. No 2 summers are alike. When a maiden dies, her power leaves her body and seeks out a new host, ensuring that the...
Through a series of stupid and convoluted rules.
Qrow.
Hey, don't get mad because I'm right. Unless it's a dude or some old hag. Then the power goes to someone random, and our jobs get a lot harder.
Why tell me all of this now? Why not wait until I've graduated?
Honestly, we've run out of time. I don't know if you've noticed, but things are getting a lot scarier out in the world. Tensions are high. The Grimm are growing stronger, more prevalent, and it's not gonna be much longer before this peace we've all been enjoying so much goes out the window.
You're not talking about war.
Not a war between nations.
We can fill you in on the details once we know you're with us. For now, all you need to know is that one of the maidens was attacked, and for the first time in history, part of her power was stolen.
She's still alive.
For now. We're using state-of-the-art Atlas technology to keep her stable. But there is...
Look who's been listening. She is smart.
All of this is true. Why keep it secret? If this girl is so important, if we're truly on the brink of war, why not tell everyone?
From what we understand, it used to be common knowledge.
How do you think legends and fairy tales get started? Even the craziest ones come from somewhere.
Parroting their strength.
And as you can imagine, the ones that succeeded weren't exactly the kind of people you'd want to have unimaginable power.
And so this Brotherhood chose to remove the maidens from the public eye, allowing their existence to fade away into legend.
The things we're telling you go against hundreds of years of human history. Religion.
No one would want to believe us. It'd cause an uproar.
It would cause panic. It is. But I'm afraid it's not that simple. Given Amber's condition, you won't be able to inherit her power naturally. However, General Ironwood believes he has a solution.
For the past few years, Atlas has been studying aura from a more scientific standpoint. How it works, what it's made of, how it can be used. We've made significant strides, and we believe we found a way to capture it.
Capture it and cram it into something else. Or in your case...
Her aura.
Her life would become intertwined with yours. The question is...
What's that gonna do to you?
We will need your answer.
Hey there, firecracker.
Hey, Qrow.
So, why'd you do it?
You know why.
All I know is that you attacked a helpless kid. So either you're lying, or you're crazy. Crazy. Got it.
Who knows? Maybe I am.
And here I thought your dark-haired friend was the emo one.
I saw my mom. And I thought I saw... her. Her sword. Like the one in you and Dad's old picture.
You're not crazy, Yang. That was your mom, all right. Let me guess. She didn't say a word, did she?
How did you know that?
I don't see my sister very often, but she does try to keep in touch. Whenever it suits her. Yeah, she found me. Had a tip from my most recent assignment, and wanted me to give you a message.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I was trying to wait for the right time, and this sure ain't it. But I guess you deserve to know. She wanted me to tell you that she saved you once, but you shouldn't expect that kindness again. Raven's got an interesting way of looking at the world that I don't particularly agree with. And she's dangerous. But you're a tough egg, kiddo. Shouldn't let this tournament thing get you down. You had a slip-up. Sometimes bad things just happen. I say it's time you move on.
Move on to what?
Well, Raven let some info slip before she took off. If you ever want to track her down, I think I might be able to help. Oz, but...
What?
This area is secure. We need to...
You idiot. I know you didn't do this. So what now, General?
Someone's done the impossible and gained control of my machines. And that enormous Grim seems to be fixated on the school. Glinda, Form up with the local huntsman and establish a safe zone here in Vale. We need to evacuate Beacon. Qrow, I'm leaving that to you and my men. I still need to get to my ship.
It's all right. I got you, kiddo. I got you. Just turn it off. Without the CCT, there's no point. Yeah. This is bad. It's always a mess. Mind if we have a minute? Ty, please.
I'll go make us some tea.
So, how you feeling?
I kind of hurt all over.
That makes sense, after what you did. What's the last thing you remember? She's gone. Anything else? The night you met Ozpin, what was the first thing he said to you? Silver eyes. That's an extremely rare trait. You're special, Ruby. And not in the daddy loves his special angel kind of way. You're special the same way your mom was. Remnant's full of legends and stories. Some of them true, some made up. But there's one Oz told me from a very long time ago. Back before Huntsmen, before kingdoms. It was said that those born with silver eyes were destined to lead the life of a warrior. You see, the creatures of Grimm, the most fearsome monsters mankind had ever encountered, were afraid of those silver-eyed warriors. They were the best of the best. It was said that even a single look from one of these fighters could strike a Grimm down. It's a ridiculous story. Well, a giant monster's currently frozen on top of Beacon Tower, and you're here, safe in bed.
Wait, how did you know what Ozpin said to me? The night we met.
All those missions I go on, all the times I'm away in some far-off place, it's been for Ozpin. But he's missing now. Something's been set in motion, and with Oz gone, I'll have to pick up where he left off.
Then what can I do?
You really want to help? Get some rest. You're in no condition to go anywhere right now. Besides, our enemy's trail leads all the way to Haven. That'd be quite a trip for a pipsqueak like you. Catch you later, kiddo.